Hi Wayne, hi Terry. This is Steven from CMP GMC here in Calgary. And this right here is our 2023 GMC Terrain Denali. First things first, I want to thank you for your interest in this unit. This is a very nice Terrain. Top trim, finished in Summit White with the jet black interior. And what I'll do in this video, I'll give you guys a walk around tour, go over some key features, and hopefully we can set aside a day and time for you to come on in and take it for a spin. So let's get started. Now, under the hood, you have a 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, puts out 175 horsepower and 203 pound-feet of torque. That, of course, is routed through a 9-speed automatic, and this is an all-wheel drive SUV. Now, up front, you have full LED lighting. That includes LED daytime running lamps, stacked LED projector headlamps, you have LED turn signals, and LED fog lamps down below. Also down below, you have front parking sensors. Integrated into the grille, below the GMC logo, you'll find a camera. That camera works in conjunction with cameras on each side mirror, as well as the backup camera, creating a 360 view. Now, Terry, I know you were wondering if this vehicle has paint protective film, otherwise known as 3M. I am not seeing anything on the front end of this vehicle. That being said, I'm not seeing any real bad rock chips. There's one there. There's some bug splatter, which of course will get addressed, and maybe one there. Nothing that can't be touched up. And Wayne, you probably have the hookup at GSL for a paint pen. So there you are. Windshield, at least to me, appears to be free from cracks or chips, which is great. Now, within these wheel wells, you have these very nice looking alloy wheels. I believe these are 19-inch wheels. Let's just double check that. Yes, they are. On a Hankook all-season tire. Now, because this is a Denali, you get the chrome strip along the rocker panel. That, of course, says Denali. Side mirrors have integrated LED turn signals. Down below that, you'll find a camera. And then you also have blind spot monitoring. These are heated and they are auto dimming. Another key feature, all 4 doors are equipped with keyless proximity entry, a system that allows you to keep your key in your pocket at all times, which comes in very handy. Now, I'm going to let this gentleman drive out. Now, out back, you have LED brake lamps, turn signals, and reverse lamps. You have parking sensors along the rear bumper, backup camera located right here, and of course, the all-wheel drive and terrain badging. You also get a chrome strip back here as well, and a power liftgate. Now, that, of course, the liftgate can be opened with the key fob. And as you may note, you also see it has remote start as well. Another thing for Terry, you have all-weather mats already included. That includes the cargo mat, second row and first row all-weather mats. And then something that I really enjoy, when you fold down these rear seats, the back of these are protected as well. Getting back to that, like most SUVs, these are 60-40 split rear folding, and most SUVs, they have the little toggle right here or lever to fold them down, just like that, right? But GMC does it a little bit different. They have a release right here, which comes in very handy. Because of course, if you're reaching over and you have a dirty bumper, you're gonna get your pants all dirty. So just pull it here, and there you are. You do get quite a bit of room back here as well. You get tie downs on each side. You get a 12-volt DC plug located right there. And then below the floor, guess what? You're gonna have more storage. And then below here, you'll have your spare tire. Let's check out the back seats. First things first, interior wise, Like I mentioned, this is finished in jet black, and because it's a Denali, you get perforated leather with white stitching. Looks really sharp. That theme continues onto the door panels, and of course you have wood trim. Down below, all weather mats, flat floor, center armrest with cup holders, and then above your head you of course have a very large panoramic sunroof. Hopping into the back, I'm about 6 feet tall. I have plenty of room, also room to put my feet below the seats. Rear AC vents, a pair of USB A's, and a 3-prong household plug down below. You also have heated rear seats. And what I really enjoy about GM vehicles, you can opt, it's 3 levels, high, medium, low, as you'd expect, but you also have the option to heat up the bottom of the seat only, or the bottom and the back, which is a very nice option to have. Let's check out the front seats. Okay, so that same theme continues. Leather with white stitching. You have wood trim here, memory seat controls here. So for 2 drivers in the household, you can program the key fobs to your personalized driving position. Or sorry, the seat to your personalized driving position. You have a power liftgate, which can be controlled here. And one other thing that's noteworthy, you can choose to have it open up all the way or just 3/4 of the way. Why would you want it to open up just 3/4 of the way? Let's say you have a low ceiling in your garage, or you're parking in an underground garage somewhere and you're worried about the tailgate lifting up and hitting the roof. Well, there you go. That removes that worry. Front seats have Denali embossed into the headrests, very sharp. Again, perforated jet black leather, power seats with power lumbar support, all weather mats down below. You have a row of toggle switches right here. That, of course, controls the heads-up display, which the camera may pick up in a moment. We shall see. You also get Bose audio. Now, as I mentioned, heads-up display. So you have the speed, where you can choose what's displayed. So you have the speed, you can have an RPM gauge. Let me zoom in a little bit. The radio, your lane keep assist. Yeah. The camera may not pick it up, but I can definitely see it in front of me. It's a holographic image projected onto that little window that pops up. Down below that, I have another digital display right here. That's for your speedometer. A load of customization for that. And of course, to the left, you have your tachometer, which is analog. And to the right, you have your temperature gauge and fuel economy, or fuel gauge, both analog. Leather wrapped steering wheel. It is heated. You also have controls for your adaptive cruise control, your gap adjust. So this will control both your adaptive cruise control as well as your forward collision warning and emergency braking. This also has a following distance indicator. So if you are following the driver or the car in front of you at a safe distance, a little green icon will pop up in the gauge cluster to let you know that it's a safe distance. If you're tailgating, it will turn yellow. And I believe if you are in danger, it will turn red. I have not experienced that, but there you go. On this side, you have controls for that center display, for your voice activation, which also includes Apple CarPlay, so Siri, and when using Android Auto, Google Assistant, and of course your Bluetooth. Denali badge right there. To the right of that, you have your push button start, and then you have your infotainment screen. So built into here, you have a Wi-Fi hotspot, you have Sirius XM radio, you have navigation, you have wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, and to keep that wireless theme going, you have a wireless charger located right there. 360 camera, as I mentioned, very handy. It does an overview or an overhead view to allow you, to park exactly within the lines, or it will also help out, when parallel parking and whatnot. And you have different views. You can choose to have the guidance lines on or off. And then, of course, you have OnStar, which is a paid service. Totally up to you if you wish to continue that. You have dual zone climate control. And then you have your gear selector. So it's buttons and toggle switches. Why do they do it there? Because to free up more room here. For storage, for USBs, for an SD card slot, 12 volt DC plug, a set of cup holders, and then you have your parking sensors. And I'll show you that. So you have your parking sensors, which are defeatable if you're not a fan of that system. And you also have parallel and perpendicular parking assist. Yes, this vehicle will park itself. So I'll exit from there and also go back into park. Behind that, you have your selector for your all-wheel drive system. That includes two-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, and of course off-road mode. So if you want to lock in front-wheel drive, say on a nice sunny day like today where you want to save some gas, you can do so. I like that GM gives you that option. You have hill descent control, a system that allows you to maintain control if you're going down a slippery slope. Then you have your lane keep assist, a system that will nudge you back into your lane if you happen to be veering out of your lane without a signal on. You have 3 level heated seats up here, and you have cooled seats, 3 level as well. Behind here, you have a center console with storage and a pair of USB-A's. Owner's manual, glove box, little parcel shelf here. And then above my head, I have my panoramic sunroof controls, my OnStar controls, and my HomeLink garage door opener controls if you have a power garage at home. Condition-wise, I think this shows very well. Of course, it could be a little bit cleaner. It will need a clean, both inside and out. Not that it's filthy, but that will get done, of course. And yeah, in terms of scratches, dents, chips, aside from the couple chips on the front bumper, which is to be expected, especially here in Alberta, didn't really note anything else. There is another one right there and there. So yeah, definitely things to be touched up. And as far as 3M goes, Terry, we can definitely throw that on as well. If you like the vehicle, we'll work that out. But anyway, I think that pretty much sums it up. Let me know your thoughts, and thanks for watching. We'll chat soon. Take care.